YouTube, Gallifrey here, and welcome to a brand new video. In this video I'm going to be discussing some very positive missing episode news. Now, a lot of rumours have been floating around the internet at the moment, and a lot of Doctor Who YouTubers have been making videos on this missing episode rumour that 2 William Hartnell episodes may have returned to the BBC archives. Now, if you don't know, 97 Doctor Who episodes are missing from the BBC archives, both William Hartnell episodes and Patrick Troughton episodes. This is because the BBC, after the transmission of the episodes, they just junked the episodes, they melted them down, so they could never be seen again. However, copies were made and sent abroad, and some never came back to be destroyed. So, back in October 2013, someone posted on a missing episodes forum that The Enemy of the World and The Web of Fear had returned to the BBC archives, along with 2 other missing episodes with William Hartnell. This was in September 2013, a month before the BBC announced the return of The Enemy of the World and The Web of Fear. So he knew about that. So what is saying he was lying about the 2 William Hartnell episodes? Well, he could be lying. He could have just guessed that The Enemy of the World and The Web of Fear had returned. But then, he knew that The Power of the Daleks was getting animated in August 2016, a month before the BBC officially announced that. So I do think this guy who posted the post has a connection with someone in the BBC, or works for the BBC, but I think he has a connection because if he worked for the BBC, he would get sacked for like feeding information to the public, which the BBC don't want the public to know about. But it is very promising, seeing as this guy has predicted 2 things which have become true. So yes, he does say the 2 episodes which have returned are 2 episodes from a 4-part, completely missing story from William Hartnell's era as the Doctor. So this means either the Mythmakers, the Massacre, the Savages, or the Smugglers has been found. Now, in August this year, there was actually a hoax saying the Savages episode 4 had been found, and that turned out to be a hoax. It was someone just messing about on eBay. So yeah, that disappointed loads of Doctor Who fans, but this is the most convincing missing episode rumour in years. It's really convincing, and I do think it has been found. And he does say that the 2 episodes which have been found, the 2 other episodes from the serial, are getting animated just like on Power of Daleks and the Ice Warriors. So yes, it's very promising news, very promising. I do think this is true. So yes, I hope that the Savages returns, seeing as I really want to see the Savages, seeing as it has the best synopsis. The other 3 stories are purely historical stories, and yes, I like purely historical stories, but more people like more sci-fi-y stories than purely historicals. So I do hope the Savages has returned to the BBC archives. However, a lot of people say it's the Smugglers. I've heard no news on the Massacre of St Bartholomew's Eve. However, that has no surviving footage, so I don't think that one would have returned. The Mythmakers, yeah, that's 50-50 chance. So I would say it's the Savages which has returned, seeing as that has the most surviving clips. So yes, what episode do you think has been found and returned to the BBC archives, or do you think it's all just a hoax? Please put in the comments below. Stay tuned for my next video, which is my review on Sherlock episode 2 of series 4, The Lying Detective. Until the next time, goodbye. Did you like the music which was playing at the background at the beginning of this video? If you did, you can check out the full song without me interrupting in the comments below, and subscribe while you're there. The song's called Introvert, and yeah, it's really good.